Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Kayla Johnson. So today we're going to be talking about benchmarks and goals. In today's meeting, we'll be going over ways to implement and speak on a system of measuring staffing activities against goals and benchmarks for a new idea for opening up a small confectionery store. I'll be combining my skills with or built upon my knowledge, application, and/or analysis skills in order to help set benchmarks and measuring metrics. In today's meeting, we will talk about the staffing problem that we face because of this new venture we want to take, come up with solutions for the staffing problem, provide the best option to fix our staffing problem, how we can achieve benchmarks when we are aligned to our goals and strategies, and last but not least, how we can stay on track of our goals. At the end of today's meeting, we will no longer have an issue, but a way or multiple different ways to fix it. So, in an ideal world, your workforce and company would operate perfectly without any hiccups or bumps down the road, but with so many unforeseen issues and obstacles to jump through and over, staying productive and even operating optimally can be quite difficult. So the staffing challenge we're facing is being able to get good recruits through the door. And some reasons that we're not getting enough candidates through the door could be that we're not getting the word out to enough people or posting on the right job boards. The candidates that apply are either not qualified or not experienced enough, meaning we probably are not targeting the right candidates. And possibly the job description we post with the job is not clear enough for everyone to understand. This can cause confusion, and typically when people get confused, they just think it's probably not worth it to attempt applying to the job. So now we're going to go over the solutions for the staffing problem we currently have. Here we have a clear job description and requirements and a sign-on referral bonus. So one good way that we can get good candidates through the door is to be clear about the requirements in the job description. We need to clearly state what we're looking for in a candidate, as well as clearly stating the requirements for the job and the responsibilities of the candidate to do their job proficiently. It would be easier for the candidate to see if they would be a good fit for them for this job or not. Another good way we can get candidates in is we could ask current employees if they have anybody they'd like to work with. We would offer a referral bonus to the current employees and then offer a sign-on bonus to those that get hired and stay for at least a certain amount of time. So it's typically a third is paid at 30 days, the next third at 60 days, and the last third at 90 days. And that'll be the same that goes with the referral bonus and with the sign-on bonus. This will help to get the current employees looking for people that they think would be a good fit for the company or who are just interested in general, and for more candidates to apply. So on to the next. Another good way we can get candidates in is to go through the local high schools where people are just coming out of high school or are going to be looking or are looking for jobs. We can either go to the schools and participate in their job or career fair, or we could get people that go to high school or college to come to the business. What I mean by getting the students to come to us is that we can give tours. So we would have like a bus, a limo, motor coach, something like that, come and pick them up and bring them here. And as I've been told, a first impression is a lasting impression, and we want ours to be a good one. So we can give the students a tour of the facility and provide a light lunch to everyone to see how it would be working there. We could also give them little goodie bags or swag bags with the company's logo. We can go over job openings and what it's like to work with us and just show them a generally good time. So next on the agenda is the best option for us to take. So we have our best option, in this case, I think, would us going to the local high schools to recruit some fresh talent. The average national public school student size is roughly around 500 students. And with the average high school graduation rate of 84.6%, that leaves on average around 423 people or students who are graduating from high school and potentially looking for a job. That leaves us with a wide variety of students graduating and seeking opportunities. I think we should try and get there towards the end of the school year when the students really start to think about what they want to do when they graduate. On top of recruiting at the local schools, I think we should still offer a sign-on bonus for the new candidates. I think that's a really good way of getting them interested and wanting to work for us. First, we'll bring groups here to show them around so they can get a feel for how their life will be working here, serve them lunch, and then go over the sign-on bonus. And I think all this combined will really get the students interested in working for our companies and get them to come back. So next on our agenda is achieving benchmarks when we are aligned to goals and strategy. In order to be successful in any organization, you have to stick to the goal that you want to achieve. So most employees need like a direct and clear connection between the projects they're doing and the goals of the company. If their projects and whatever else they're working on do not all correlate, it is much more difficult to drive better performance and hit the company benchmarks than if the projects they are working on directly affect the success of the business. For example, if we have someone working on a new design for a machine, that will generally correlate with the success of the business, because if their design succeeds, it could make the process faster, more efficient, saving the company money. Another way to achieve benchmarks is to be held accountable for accountability. You can do this by holding regular performance reviews, and in them, holding your team accountable for doing what they're supposed to be doing and driving the mission of the company. So last up on our agenda is how to stay on track of your goals. A company can stay on track of their goals and strategy by ensuring all they do fall within the core values of the company. So if your company has a value of being transparent, but during peer performance reviews, that person that is giving the peer performance review is kept anonymous, that doesn't really reflect on your value of being transparent. So ensure that all processes are following the values of the company to stay on track of their mission and achieve their goals. When setting your goals, try to make sure that they're SMART goals. So SMART goals are ensuring that the goal you set is specific, measurable, achievable or attainable, realistic, and timely. When you set SMART goals, you're setting yourself up for success. Try to set goals that will motivate you to achieve them. That way it's easier to achieve them. Setting goals is the process of seeing where you are and where you want to be. And this will help you to focus on the efforts and weed out the distractions. It is important to continually review your goals and see where you're at with achieving them, and to keep ourselves accountable. So there's other ways that you can stay on track of goals and strategy by making your goals more visible to everyone. When goals are not in clear view, they're not in your mind, like the saying goes, out of sight, out of mind. So you can track your progress towards your goals and keep it visible for all, share it with your whole team. And once you start reaching those milestones, celebrate them. It's really good for keeping the employees engaged and boosting their morale. On the opposite end, sometimes milestones will be missed or projects delayed, but I think we should still share this with our team so that we can adjust what we're doing in order to get back on track and hold each other accountable. If we fall behind, we can just keep pressing along and reach that milestone in order to achieve our end goal. Thank you.